If you haven't watched my earlier episode on the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, I encourage you to do so first. That tragedy is not just a chapter in history, it is the spark that ignites everything you're about to witness now. This episode unfolds in the direct aftermath of that gruesome massacre, where a young Bhagat Singh absorbs the shock of a nation's trauma and begins his transformation from a boy of Punjab into a revolutionary who would shake an empire. Bhagat Singh, the flame that refused to die. A nation on edge. The year is 1919. India trembles under the weight of colonial rule. In Amritsar, unarmed civilians gather peacefully, men, women, children. Moments later, bullets rain down. Hundreds fall. Among the millions shaken by the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, one boy, 12-year-old Bhagat Singh, quietly picks up blood-soaked earth and presses it to his heart. This moment becomes his origin story. Early life, born into resistance. Born, 27-28 September 1907, Banga, Punjab. Family, deeply involved in anti-colonial activism. His father and uncles were already in jail when he was born. Bhagat grows up surrounded by stories of sacrifice. While other children play, he collects newspapers, revolutionary pamphlets, and books on global uprisings. His schooling at Dayanand Anglo-Vedic High School and later National College, Lahore, exposes him to reformist and radical ideas. Ideological awakening, from patriot to revolutionary. Bhagat Singh devours the writings of Lenin, Kartar Singh Sarabha, and global socialist thinkers. He becomes convinced that non-violence alone cannot uproot an empire. Revolution must be intellectual, social, and political. Freedom must be paired with social justice and equality. His ideological shift is not impulsive, it is studied, deliberate, and rooted in global anti-imperial movements. Bhagat Singh devours the writings of Lenin, Kartar Singh Sarabha, and global socialist thinkers. He becomes convinced that non-violence alone cannot uproot an empire. Revolution must be intellectual, social, and political. Freedom must be paired with social justice and equality. His ideological shift is not impulsive, it is studied, deliberate, and rooted in global anti-imperial movements. Joining the HSRA, a new kind of fight. Bhagat Singh joins the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, HSRA, a revolutionary group committed to ending British rule through direct action. He becomes a strategist, writer, and organizer, crafting pamphlets, planning operations, and shaping the group's socialist vision. The turning point, Lala Lajpat Rai's death. In 1928, the Simon Commission arrives in India with no Indian representation. Protests erupt. During one such protest, Police Superintendent James Scott orders a brutal lathi charge. Lala Lajpat Rai, a towering nationalist leader, is fatally injured. Bhagat Singh vows revenge. He and his associates plan to assassinate Scott, but in the chaos, they mistakenly kill John Saunders, a junior officer. This act marks Bhagat Singh as a wanted revolutionary. The assembly bombing, to make the deaf hear. In 1929, Bhagat Singh and Battukshwarda throw two low-intensity bombs into the Central Legislative Assembly in Delhi. Their goal is symbolic, to make the deaf hear. They shout, Inquilab Zindabad. Long live the revolution, and surrender voluntarily. This transforms Bhagat Singh from a regional figure into a national icon. The Hunger Strike, a battle inside prison. Inside Lahore jail, Bhagat Singh launches a 116-day hunger strike demanding equal treatment for Indian political prisoners. The strike electrifies the nation. Newspapers follow every update. Crowds gather outside prisons. Students march. Workers strike. Bhagat Singh becomes the face of resistance, calm, articulate, unbroken. The trial, a foregone conclusion. The British government accelerates the Lahore conspiracy case. Despite global attention and mass protests, the verdict is predetermined. Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, and Sukhdev are sentenced to death. He is 23 years old. The execution, a martyr is born. Date, March 23, 1931. Place, Lahore Central Jail. Method, hanging. The execution is carried out secretly, hours before schedule, to avoid public uprising. But the opposite happens. India erupts. Bhagat Singh becomes Shahid-e-Azam, the great martyr. His death forces even moderate leaders to confront the limits of non-violence and the urgency of independence. Legacy, the immortal revolutionary. Bhagat Singh's legacy is not just in his actions, but in his ideas, revolution as a moral duty. Freedom tied to social equality. Courage rooted in intellect, not impulse. Sacrifice as a form of political communication. His writings, especially Why I Am an Atheist, continue to inspire generations. Even today, he stands as a symbol of youthful courage, intellectual rebellion, resistance against injustice, the dream of a just, equal society. He lived only 23 years. But in those 23 years, he shook an empire, awakened a nation, and carved his name into the memory of the world. Bhagat Singh's life reminds every Indian that freedom was never a gift, it was earned through courage, conviction, and sacrifice. His message was not only to fight an empire, but to fight ignorance, injustice, and fear within our own society. As we remember him today, the call he left behind still echoes: build a nation worthy of the blood that watered its soil. A nation where equality is not a slogan, justice is not selective, and courage is not rare. His revolution was not meant to end with his death, it was meant to begin in the hearts of those who came after him.